Hi 803, it's Miss English live from the Grammys. Actually, not the Grammys at all, just in my own little recording studio. This is just a brief summary of the checkup from Friday. In general, everyone did really well, like really well. So I'm very pleased with that. I just wanted to quickly go through the test just to make sure if you didn't get 100%, why you didn't get 100%. Let me mess with my camera. Okay, so question number 1 we went over in class. It shows a picture of two lines intersecting. They are intersecting when x is 1 and y is 3, and the correct answer is A. Question number 2, what's the solution to the system? And all I had to do was take my x, substitute it in right here, rewrite the equation, 7y minus 4 times the quantity, and remember that's what x is equal to, equals 29. I distribute my negative 4, and I end up with 7y minus 4y. Negative times a negative is a positive 20, equals 29. 7y minus 4y is 3y. I'm going to subtract my 20, move it to the other side. I'm left with 9. 3y equals 9. Divide both sides by 3. My 3's cancel. Y equals 3. I look over here and see if any of them have more. Yep. So I have 2 that have a 3. So that means I have to take this 3, substitute it back in the easiest equation that I can find right here to find my x. So 3 minus 5 equals y, therefore y equals negative 2, and the correct answer is D, right here. Next equation just got cut off, so bear with me. You can see my point of intersection is right up here. If this is 4 and this is 6, 5 is in between. This is intersecting at 4.5, so I look at my answer choices, see if my life is easy. Certainly is. Y equals 4.5. There's only one of them. The correct answer is C. Oops, you can't see that. So the correct answer is C just because it's the only answer choice that has 4.5. Moving on to question number 4. And once again, this one's pretty easy because it just shows a graph which intersects quite clearly at one particular spot. It's right here. All I need to do is look at my y and my x up here. This is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. X is negative 3. Y is equal to negative 4. The correct answer is negative 3, negative 4. Answer choice A. Number 5, which best describes the solution for the equation below. So it gives me an equation that I need to distribute and figure out what that means. I set it up. 0.5 times 2x plus 0.5 times 8 equals x minus 4. So I know 0.5 is the same thing as 1/2. 1/2 of 2 is 1, so I'm left with 1x. 1/2 of 8 is 4. 1x plus 4 equals x plus a negative 4, or x minus 4. Now I have a conundrum here because if I try to get x on one side, I subtract x from this side. I subtract x from this side. Both my x's cancel out altogether, and I'm left with 4 equals negative 4. Well, we know that 4 most certainly does not equal negative 4. Therefore, I have no solution to this equation. Question number 6, again broken up. Which best describes the solution to the system of equations graphed below? So this is kind of a trick question because, as I can see, my equations are parallel. There is no solution because there is no intersection. They will both travel on infinity in the positive and negative direction. The correct answer, no solution because they never intersect. Number 7, what's the solution to the system? And I can see here y is equal to x plus 5. So I'm going to do that substitution thing again, where I take a y and I substitute it in wherever I see a y, and I'm left with negative 2x plus 5 times the quantity, and remember it's because that equals y. X plus 5 equals 10. Now I have to do a little distributive work here. I have negative 2x plus 5x plus 25 equals 10. I'm going to combine some like terms. 2x and negative 2x and 5x is 3x. I'm going to get rid of the 25. Get rid of the 25. 3x equals negative 15. So x is going to have to equal negative 5. Negative 5 times positive 3 is negative 15. I look and I see that it does not appear that my answer is here. So I would like you all go back to the drawing board and just figure out if I solved negative x. Oh wait, it's right here, negative 5. So there are no other negative 5s here. So you can go back and try each one of these solutions, or you can simply say, gotta be A. And hopefully if I substituted this back in, negative 5 plus 5 is 0. I did my check, and that is absolutely correct. Number 8, solve by substitution. So remember, substitution is where, since x plus 1 equals y and 2x minus 1 equals y, I'm going to let these two things equal each other. X plus 1 equals 2x minus 1. Get my x by itself, and because I like to work with positives when possible, I'm going to move this x, move this x. I'm left with 1x. I'm going to add 1, add 1. X is going to equal 2. Look at my answer choices. Definitely not this one. That's a negative. And it's got to be a D. It's the only one that has positive 2. I can try my other ones just to be sure, but the correct answer would be D. 9, now I'm solving by substitution. Once again, y equals 5x. So I'm going to take my y equals 5x, substitute it in here. And I have 3x minus 2 times the quantity, not a quantity, times 5x. I hope I'm reading that right. 5x, that equals 14. 3x, negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x equals 14. 3x minus 10x is negative 7x equals 14. Let's get rid of our negative 7, and I have x equals negative 2. That's my x answer. Once again, I'm going to be, I can't be lazy here because I have two negative 2's here, which means I have to go back in and substitute it in the second equation, but that's not too hard because the equation is tiny. Y equals, if 5 times negative 2 equals negative 10, therefore my correct answer, or the correct answer, is not positive 10, but it's negative 10. And you can see on these state tests, they'll always try to trip you up. Same answer, different sign, but I know it's going to be a negative 10. Moving on to 10. Let's see if this one's easy. Solve through elimination. So they were very nice to us and gave us ones. All I needed to do was add them up because the coefficients are the same. 3x plus 6y equals 12. And this is a negative 3x. This is a 3x plus 4y equals 8. Draw a line. Add them up. These cancel. 10y equals 12 plus 8 is 20. What number times 10 equals 20? Divide both sides by 10. Y has to equal 2. I'm going to be lazy and look and see. Oh, I only have 1. So just to be extra double careful sure, I am going to take that 2 just to make sure that I didn't mess up someplace. 3x plus 4 times 2 equals 8. And let's see what happens when I try to substitute those in. 3x plus 8 does not equal 8. So look and see what happened on this one, and look and see if there's somehow I have messed this up. Well, sure. I should be getting something which equals 8. So this is your challenge question. If you missed this one, what is the mystery question? What's the answer? And what did I do wrong in my elimination problem? It's almost Mardi Gras, so I'll have a Mardi Gras present for somebody who discovers the fault. See you all on Tuesday.